So the kids and I are sitting here in Camp 4 working on Ranger books. You can see Camp 4 behind us. It's Saturday. I think it's September 14th. So I just wanted to make a quick video about the Half Dome lottery process and how I feel about it. So 2 years ago, I was able to successfully get a permit for Half Dome and did the day hike. And prior to our coming to Yosemite, I really didn't know nothing about it. However, I only applied for one permit and it took me like 3 days, three tries to get it. And if you don't know how the permit process works at a lot of these national parks, you have to pay. And so to get even entered into the drawing for Yosemite's Half Dome permit, you pay $10 every time you enter. So I entered the seasonal lottery back in the spring when they released it, and I didn't get a session, didn't get a permit, because this time I'm trying for a permit for 3 persons because I want the kids. Where last time, let me just back up a little bit. So last time I hiked Half Dome, I knew the kids couldn't do the cables, so I didn't apply for 3 permits. I applied for one. And when we got to the ranger's checkpoint where they check your permit, the checkpoint's at the bottom of Subdome. Well, the kids could easily hike and handle Subdome. That's not a problem for them. It's just the cables require a little bit more body strength, a little more confidence. If you've ever done it, then you know what I mean. It's not just like walking uphill. It's pretty vertical and it's very intimidating. So this year I wanted them to get to the base of the cables. I didn't want them to have to wait down at the bottom of Subdome, so I've been trying to get 3 permits. So I tried in the season lottery, didn't get that. And then here they do it like 2 days before. So like today is Saturday the 14th, and we applied this morning for Monday the 16th, which is our last full day here before we leave to the next park. But we have 4 full days here in Yosemite, and I was able to apply 4 different times for 4 different day before lotteries. And today I just got the results. Well, they just came in 5 minutes ago. In all 4 tries, I didn't get a lottery spot. And that's fine, but my issue with it is that I feel like it's theft, because there's a couple of ways that they can handle this, but there's a little bit more information that needs to be understood. A lot of people that get permits don't show up. And a lot of people that do get permits and show up, they don't go up the cables, because once they get there, they get scared and they stop. They turn around and leave from the top of Subdome. And I'm almost certain that the people running the permitting process at Yosemite know this. So they only allow a certain amount of people to actually go up onto Half Dome every day. It's very limited, sort of like Angel's Landing in Zion. But they are not doing anything to mitigate the people who are not showing up, not utilizing the permits, and then recycling those permits back into the ecosystem, or making it available to people who are here and who want to actually do the hike. And I think it's disgusting. And I was thinking about it yesterday because I was hoping to get the permit for Sunday instead of Monday, because I think Monday the weather's supposed to be a little bit bad. And it dawned on me that it's theft, because what they should do is they should do two things. One, this is my opinion, they should, if they're going to make you apply for a lottery, then the initial lottery should be free. So you can enter the lottery for free, but if you win, you pay for your permit, because that's something else you have to do. I had to pay $10 a day, so like $50 for the 5 times that I entered the lottery, the seasonal lottery, and then the 4 day before lotteries. And then if we were to have successfully received a permit, I would have had to pay more money on top of that for the actual permit. So what they should do, in my opinion, is they should let everybody that wants to enter the lottery enter it for free, and if you get a permit, then you pay for it. And then they have a list of people up on at the checkpoint, because they have a computer and they check you off when you go up there and show them your ID and show them your permit. Then they check you off and they know who showed up and who didn't show up. So if someone shows up and they have 5 slots on their permit and those are only 2 of them, then they know they've got 3 slots available for that day. And they could let people who want to hike up to, or they could post it, there's 20 open slots for today for first come first served, something, because I feel like I just had like $50 or more money stolen from me by Yosemite National Park, as well as the experiences we're having with the rangers in Camp 4. And what's kind of funny is that usually when we go to national parks, we have bad interactions with other people in the parks, like other campers, other people day tripping, visiting the park, because they just have no manners. They don't know how to act. Like I said in one of my other videos, they completely start acting like animals when they come into these parks. But Yosemite is a different animal, and this time it hasn't been that busy. I mean, you can see there's lots of open space, and I'm really surprised because it was busier Thursday night than it has been last night and even today. So that's just my thoughts. I think you guys have a lot of work to do, and I don't know if y'all are even trying to streamline the process, but I can tell you from someone who is a national park veteran. We've done 3 years of exploring the national parks in the western United States. This is our second trip to Yosemite, and we practically live from park to park to park when we're out doing these trips. So it's not just for us to come to Yosemite for the weekend and we're so excited that, oh my God, the first time we came to Yosemite, it was amazing because we had never been in the Yosemite Valley, and to actually see the big, granite cliffs and stuff is breathtaking. But then when you come back, you're used to that, you know what to expect, and you want to have different types of experiences. um, I can honestly say that this trip, I'm disappointed with the rangers, the way they've behaved themselves. I'm disappointed with the permitting process to try to get a half-known permit, because they are not doing everything they can to make it a better process, and because there are so many people, if there is so many people applying for these permits, they're stealing a lot of money, and I'm just going to stand on that.